Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. We are here again with Fruit Party. It's been a little while since we've played this one. As you all know, this is a personal favorite of mine. I don't know why I like it so much. It's sort of silly that I do, but that is okay. It is my game to like. We all have our list of favorites, especially ones that nobody else likes, and this happens to be mine. We're going to see if we can spin our way into a good-sized bonus here. We're going to use the gold coins we get from stake.us. In order to do so, there is a description below with a link for you if you'd like to sign up and get your own account to be able to get your own free coins to play with every day. Now again, I am still a little bit under the weather. This is part of the same recording session as I've been doing for the last few videos, so bear with me. There's going to be a little bit less me talking, a lot more of me taking sips of water on the side, so there'll be a little bit of downside, which is okay. A lot of people probably don't like listening to me drone on completely. But sometimes it's just the way it is. I don't like dead noise, and honestly, this game and this channel as a whole has really helped to start to get me over my fear of public speaking. Now, I know I'm not doing it in front of you when you're not physically here in front of me, but just the idea of doing this even a couple of years ago was terrifying. Was probably the right word. But in the last couple of years, it's just been a lot of personal growth and a lot of just dealing with things, and this is a good way for me to be able to sort of face my fears without necessarily having to be afraid of what I'm doing. I realize intellectually it's silly to be afraid of public speaking in the first place. I don't know why it is. It's a very common fear though, so at least I am not alone in that one. So we're going to go ahead and start off with a 3,000 coin bonus here. Has a nice connection over there with a 64x to start off with over on the stars on the left of the screen there. If you're not familiar with how the game works, 5 or more of any individual symbol that is touching makes a connection, tumbles away, brings more symbols in, and as they fall into place, you can see multipliers will pop up. You can get as much as, I think, a 256x total multiplier on any group of symbols. The ideal, of course, is to get the 256 on a huge drop-in of strawberries, since that is the top symbol. Personal goals for this one, I don't believe still ever got a retrigger. If I have, and you remember it, let me know, because I certainly don't remember it happening. And obviously we're just looking for a max win here, because that is what we're still looking for, is our very first max win. If you're watching this, thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video. Appreciate you coming to hang out with us. It's always nice to have both our returning viewers and our new viewers that have come in. 1681 is about half of what we paid to get into it. We're going to run that 3,000 coins back one more time here. So it's always nice to have the new support as well as the returning support. If indeed you are watching, however, and you are one of the many people who are not yet subscribed, I would appreciate it if you take a minute, hit that subscribe button down below. It really would help the channel out. And you know, there's another button down there that doesn't get a lot of love. It is the share button. Would you look at that? We got a respin right after I mentioned it. An extra 10 spins. I think it was 17 spins on here. The share button doesn't get enough love on YouTube, so if there's people you know that would enjoy this sort of game, friends, relatives, just post it up on your Facebook or your Twitter. Just let people know that it exists. If that's the sort of thing you enjoy, do you think other people might? By all means, I would be flattered if you would share my content with other people. You'll be able to share something that you enjoy with the people that you love as well. Now, the extra spins on this is a little bit 50-50, and I'll explain why. Because unlike a Gates of Olympus or a Starlight Princess, the multipliers don't continue over from spin to spin. Every spin is individual. So the extra 10 spins is nice because it gives us an extra 10 shots at getting a really good spin, but doesn't necessarily guarantee anything. So hopefully we make good use of them. This is the last of the original 10 spins, which did nothing for us. So we would have had 780 coins if we just had the regular 10 spins. Hopefully the extra 10 give us a little something here that's worth watching for. That was a nice little win there on the oranges with a 16x multiplier. Certainly could have used bigger ones. I do recall apples more than once coming through and saving us on many of these videos. Hopefully that happens again today. I'd really like to see it with the oranges, or again, the strawberries are top symbol, so that would be the ideal one to do it with. just like that, we get extra 10 spins, still end up with 1386, which is basically what we got on the first one. So we're going to go up to a 4,000 coin bonus here, even though we haven't won in 2 spins. We're going to see maybe if we up the amount, it'll up what we win exponentially. That was a whole lot of grapes and a whole lot of hearts to begin with there. There's no connections on either one of them. That's a really nice hit there with a 32x on the oranges. Hearts coming through with a nice 32x as well. This has been a really good spin, and it's still going. By all means, keep it up. I'm not going to stop you. There we go. Nice spin for 5,402 on one spin, and that immediately puts us up into a profit buy just on that one spin alone. We are getting some nice little tumbles on this game, which is nice to see. It doesn't happen very often. There we go. Now we're starting to get more of the traditional Fruits Party spins here, where we're getting minor connections with no multipliers. Good triple drop there on one of the spins. You can really use the spins like that where they continue to tumble down when we're playing like Gems Bonanza. And, you know, that's what we need to get up to the next level, because we're just that little sliver away from getting up to that 6x or 8x. I believe this is the last spin, so it's nice to see it's not a dead spin. 6,846 coming through. Profit definitely coming in on a 4,000 coin buy. Let's do another 4,000, see if history repeats itself, and we get another bonus win here. Again, nice first spin tumble here. Not quite as many coins as the last time, but again, just nice to see the tumbles happening. Always good to see one really good hit come in, even better when they continue to come in repeatedly on tumbles. Can we get another bonus spins here? Probably not. Unlikely to happen twice in the same session. As I said, I am a little under the weather. Still have a little bit of a stuffy nose, but I hope you are all doing well and you're all having a great day here. Nice hit for 1,200 over there on the oranges. Another 500 between the apples and the hearts. Last spin is not a dead spin, which is always good to see. 28.92 coming in, 4,000 going out. Not a back-to-back bonus win here, so let's go ahead and up this to a 5,000 coin bonus here. We'll up the stakes a little bit. Maybe we can up the winning like we did last time we did this as well. I am recording several of these in a row just to sort of get ahead, as I have an unpredictable schedule coming up this week at work, and I don't want to miss any. I apologize if I do. I will make up for it if I have to miss a video, but I'm hoping not to. Unfortunately, I don't actually even know what's going on Monday morning, and I know this is probably like Thursday when you're watching this. So by now, I'll have already figured out what's happening. But I'm at least going to try and get everything set up through this particular week, and then we'll see what happens halfway through the week here, and whether or not I can catch up a little bit with myself. That being said, if there's a game you want to see me play, if I haven't played a game in a while, if you have a personal favorite you want to see me play, let me know in the comments down below. I just did a request, I want to say yesterday, for Bravin here, who is a daily commenter on their videos, and always happy to grant a request for anybody who shows up every day and asks for things and is very nice and courteous. It's always a plus. 4,100 coins coming in, 5,000 coins going out. We played Dork Unit yesterday. Hacksaw is not something we usually play on the channel because it's kind of expensive, but we just so happened to have a really good game on Madam Destiny Megaways the day before that, so we had the extra coins to play with. I'm going to put a link to the Madam Destiny video at the end of this one in case you missed it. Strawberries drop in with minimal multipliers on it. Still getting tumbles, though. Oranges? No oranges. 2,100 on one spin, however. This is our 10,000 coin bonus buy. You can hear just a little bit right there about what's going on over here with how my voice just sort of faded out there for a second. This is going to be the last video of this particular recording session. Hopefully I can get up in the morning and continue a little bit. It'll give my my head the night to rest a little bit. It's not so much that I have a sore throat, it's because I can't breathe through my nose, I have to breathe through my mouth, and it's drying out my throat very quickly, which is agitating it, which is really annoying. Last spin. Had a couple of good spots there when we had connections, but not enough with the multipliers. 3,000 coins coming back, 10,000 coins going out, not ideal, but sometimes just the way it goes. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.